Hello, I'm Bill Lyon with the Lyon Group, and it's great to be able to talk to you about the Forest Hills Foundation's new Transitions program at Nagel. We know that the foundation is an amazing organization. I was able to serve on the board for about 8 years, and for half of those I was honored to serve as the board chair. I can't think of an organization that is more dedicated to serving the needs of students today. And the perfect example of that is the Transitions program at Nagel. We know from a lot of research that it's a really tough time for kids to make this transition to middle school. And we know that it's important that we do that. One of the things we say in our business is that wealth is about a lot more than just money. And when we ask our clients what matters most, the answer is almost always family, health, and education. And that's why we're so proud to be able to support the transition program here at Nagel.
In 2009, Nagel Middle School started our web program to help support the transition from 6th to 7th grade. Last spring, we invited students to the table to talk about what they think we can improve upon for their transition to middle school. What we learned in that time is that they want us to focus on connecting with them earlier and more often so that they felt a greater sense of community walking into the doors of Nagel. So what we've done over the last several months is we've built a more comprehensive program that allows us to not only focus on our students, but our families as we make this transition to middle school. Our focus at Nagel is to develop a sense of hope and belonging so that our students know that we're committed to them in making this transition that we know is so important in their K-12 education. Some of the things that we're doing here at Nagel is we're not only supporting our students when they walk in our doors and having some transition days before school starts, but we're also connecting with them while they're 6th graders in our elementary schools. We know that it's so important to not only recognize their past, but to be present in what happens at Nagel and to be recognizing what happens as they transition to high school in their future.
We currently have 4 daughters in the Forest Hills School District, and our oldest is in 7th grade. And we watched her navigate this new transition from 6th to 7th grade this past year. You know, she left the safe space of Mercer Elementary where she had been there for 7 years. It's a long time. And at Nagel, it's new teachers and staff and responsibilities, and probably the trickiest of all is the new social environment.
The early teenage years can be challenging, and we can't take away all their concerns and all their fears. But I think the work that the Forest Hills Foundation and the team at Nagel is doing is so important because it can help kids enter Nagel feeling like they're in a place where they belong and they're known and cared for. And that's why the Lyon Group got involved with this project.
Hi, I'm Leah. I'm a 7th grader here at Nagel. While coming to Nagel can be very scary, it's not all that. It can seem really big and it can seem like you're going to get lost. That's how I felt. But it's a great place. You can reach out through after-school activities like clubs, sports, and other programs to meet new friends from all sorts of schools.
The goal of this support transition program at Nagel Middle School allows us to support our students as they are making this transition to these important formative middle school years. We not only can extend the support to students, but also their families as they make this transition. Because of this, we are seeing over 90% attendance during our 2 orientation days prior to the beginning of the school year, and we know that this makes our students and families feel more comfortable when they walk in on day 1. It also makes sure that they can more quickly have fun, get to know their peers, and lessen their anxiety.
Since 2009, the Forest Hills Foundation has raised more than $2.5 million as we continue to provide resources and support for all Forest Hills students. And our work doesn't stop here because we know that student needs are ever-changing. The transition program will continue to provide intellectual, social, emotional, and physical wellness for all students at Nagel. We are grateful for the partnership we have with the Lyon Group, and this is such a great example of how a local business can partner with the foundation and directly impact the students in our community and beyond. We are Forest Hills.